throughout the summer months, some concerts that be open to the public, jam type sessions, and he will provide the, I guess all of the things that's needed at the facility as far as the microphones and amplifiers and all that, and sort of be in charge of it, and bring people in. And so once we approve this tonight, you'll see some advertising starting that we'll be having some events up there, basically like a Friday night or Saturday night, one each month for the 4 months. So hopefully that might be something we can benefit. Just another thing to give people in Lincoln County somewhere to go, something to do. So that's the purpose of this next motion. And I'll entertain a motion at this time.
So moved.
Got a motion and second to approve the proposal for summer jam for concerts at the Mud River Dam stage facility on Saturday evenings from May through September in the amount of $2,000. An all yes vote, motion carries.
Next thing on the agenda, I need a motion to approve the inter-office budget revision for the office of the county clerk, transferring $2,800 from record books to material and supplies.
So moved.
And I'll second that. Motion second. Motion carries. You know, back to what Josh said about the severance. Without coal severance, without the mining industry that's going on right now in Lincoln County, we would not have the money to spend on our recreation and our other programs. It would be tough to do that. So if we can get additional money, it means more we can do for sure. We appreciate your efforts on that.
Okay, is there anyone in the audience that's not on the agenda that would like to speak at this time? And Jack, I see you sitting in the audience, and I do apologize. Commissioner Ramey gave me a letter for your request, and I didn't put it on the agenda. I know, it's my fault. I apologize.
Off with the head.
Hey, there's so many people right now that like to take out a hit. Yeah, I know one.
We did ask for a request.
I saw it, so I know she's had to forget it.
I did follow up, so.
I know you did.
But we'll put it on her next time.
Which I won't be here because that's through the daytime we have to work, you know.
It's a day.
How to keep the school systems running.
Anyone in the audience?
This gospel sing weekend is June 5th, 6th, I believe that's the days. And that Saturday, the 5th, when they're having the bluegrass, that morning we do the kids fishing tournament at the lake, and we basically have T-shirts for all the participants, all the kids, and provide them some chips, hot dogs, drinks, that kind of thing, and trophies for the biggest fish, most fish, smallest fish, in 3 different categories of ages. Just a fun day, but last year we had over 100 participants, and the Crime Watch people and the Sheridan Bass Club, and they donate their time to go up there and supervise it and conduct it and measure the fish and all those things that go on. But it seems like it's been a fun day, and of course I enjoy it. We give lots of prizes. We have door prizes and things to try to make sure everybody gets something to take home. And but again, without having some funding, it's just one of those things that we're glad we're able to do it. And I think it's another thing. Just you hear all the time there's not much to do in Lincoln County. Well, sometimes you just have to work and look for things to do. So that's the reason we did the kids tournament. Worked out. We're going to do it again. So we met last Sunday and made the plans for it. So we're doing it again. The next item is I didn't list it down, but I do have it down to talk about just for information's sake. We did have a discussion session yesterday with Mr. Ramey's present. I was present. We called Dr. Banks to be present. He did not show up for the meeting, but we met with Dwight Coburn from Southwestern Community Action Council, and we met with Alice Tomlin and Bill Carpenter from LCOC with the idea of, is there anything that you could do with your service organizations in conjunction with the county commission to provide meals at McCorkle? And follow-up to that, they basically said, what are you talking about? Well, we basically were looking for a way to provide meals without cost to individuals. And Alice Tomlin, the director of the agency, LCOC, said, you know, she has programs that she might be able to help some with. She wasn't sure. She wanted to go visit the site. I met her out there this morning and with her and Bill and looked at the site, what was available, and how she might work her program. We talked about buying another vehicle where there'd be one of these, you've seen them on TV, this vehicle to have the hot and cold, and they can deliver meals on wheels type thing. Looking at all the options and trying to come up with a plan whether we might be able to do that. And it seems that, like everything else, it takes money. And it's an expensive program to do, but in order to work it through LCOC, as I understood the guidelines, it needed to be a 5-day per week. And you had to have a menu that met certain criteria, and that the people that were eligible was people who were 60 years of age or older. So we are pursuing that concept with how we might be able to do that. And when she left this morning, she said she wanted us to actually talk this evening to meet back with her and see what we can come up with, and with Mr. Coburn. So next week we will be putting something together in a way of a discussion and see if we can have something worked out where that we can have something maybe to officially approve at our next meeting on the 15th of April. But the idea would be that we would have meals, well, it looks right now, we'd have meals, if we can put the package together to meet the guidelines, we'd have meals that would be prepared here at LCOC, delivered in the hot trays, either at the site at McCorkle, where people can get them there on site, already prepared, or they would be taken there and delivered out to different residents that need them brought to their homes where they couldn't come to the site. So trying to work through that, and it's been a situation that has been, I believe, a little bit manipulated to the point that it has, maybe, I guess I look at it, it's not a personal thing, but sometimes it causes a bad image for our county, and I do resent those kind of things. So it just needs to be something that we try to help and see if we can make it work in a better way and reach more people, and hopefully we can work through this.
I would agree. I mean, when we received the letter last week from the health department, the first thing that I was able to do was read the letter and look at the areas in the letter that were cited as problems. So my immediate response was to ask Judy to send a letter to LCOC in Southwestern, because when it comes to, for me, senior citizens, kids, food, the necessities, you take politics aside and you stick to those issues and you help people. So what we needed to do at that point was to find out exactly what needed to be done to continue delivering the food that had been delivered in that area, whether it be fixed at McCorkle, Hamlin, no matter where, to make sure that it resumed. And I feel confident that with the help of those two institutions, we'll be able to reinstate not only a food program, but take a bad situation that was no one's fault and turn it into a good situation to help even more people. And I'm hoping that's what's going to happen.